waking up to your MTV raps. Wishing I was LL with the Kango hat mode. Brother rocking the
Welcome to Hard Work Pays Off, man. Another great episode, another great interview, another real story. I got my man right here, Syl The Chef. Appreciate you for coming through, man. I really do appreciate it. And one time for my subscribers out there and everybody that's tuning in, the Hard Work Pays Off. It's a long journey, but we're gonna get there to the top. And if you have not subscribed yet, hit that little red subscribe button, man, and tune in. The Hard Work Pays Off, because we do this from the heart. Our goal is to motivate and inspire the next person out there on their grind, trying to get there with real people and real stories out here doing their thing on their journey in life. So it is what it is with that right there, man. So one more time, make sure you hit that red subscribe button and tune in for more great interviews and great stories. Syl The Chef, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
So for everybody out there that don't know about Syl The Chef, explain to them exactly what you do.
Syl The Chef, exactly what it is. I'm Syl and the Chef.
That's what it is, man. So basically, Syl is a cook. Everybody out there that like Top Chef, Hell's Kitchen and whatnot, my man right here, this is what he does. This is what he does for a living. This is what he wakes up and want to do with his life, and just this is how he eats. So explain the day you wanted to be a chef, man. How did that all come about? The day that you just up and decided, this is what I want to do, man. I want to be a chef.
It started, I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest of three boys, so I always had to kind of take care of people and cook a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But the idea actually came up when I was in prison, 2009. In prison, I was like, shit, I gotta do something different. I had just been getting jammed up, and I ended up in TDC. I'm like, I gotta do something different. Came across a magazine. I read a story about a dude from, I think he was from Vegas. He was a drug dealer. He went to the feds. He got out. He went to culinary school and got rich. So I was inspired by that. So when I got out, I went to culinary school. At the same time, my first job out of jail was at Long John Silver.
Man, that's I'm gonna be honest right here, man. This is the first time ever, with Hard Work Pays Off, that somebody really, and I mean this from the heart, that somebody said something that really, really did just touch me, because it has a lot of African Americans out there, and not just African Americans. I don't like to put race or color on something, but it has a lot of people out there that has trials and tribulations and adversities that they go through in life, and come from a background to where they feel like their life is over. Might be coming from prison, or just on drugs or whatnot it is, and finally just hit rock bottom and be like, man, I want to do something different, and that's a hell of a thing, man, because like coming home from prison to work at Long John Silver, how was that experience like, to get that check from Long John Silver? Because I know they're not paying much, and it's like, what am I supposed to do with this, man? And how did
how did it go? It was humbling. It was humbling. Just used to having, not much, but the little shit we was having, it felt like a lot. You know what I'm saying? And to go to that meager, depending on people, ain't got no car. You know what I'm saying? And just humbling. But I just stayed resilient. I went from there to Chipotle, and I was in culinary school at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Went from Chipotle to working with Chef Ray, and Chef Ray at the time was the personal chef to Tracy McGrady. He also had a restaurant in Missouri City and a catering company, a very high-end catering company. And I pretty much, I guess you could say, became an apprentice. And the year that I spent with Chef Ray pretty much gave me the sight, like, this is what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
And that's cool right there too. That's amazing, because the saying that it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Right.
That goes a long way. But just because you do know somebody that's at another level, they can see inside you as well your determination of what you're trying to do. So obviously, you know, this guy had to see something in you to get you to that next level.
He told me he saw something that I didn't see. I still at that point it was just a job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I thought I appreciated it. It was a good job, paid good job. It was demanding, but it was just a job. I still wasn't just all the way. You know what I'm saying? Passionate about it. You know what I'm saying?
How hard was it to get in culinary school? Like as far as a grant, did you get a grant?
I got a grant and financial aid, but the grant they gave that shit easily because I had came out of prison. You spend a certain amount of time in prison. I think Texas give you like I think it was a $5,500 Pell Grant.
So for everybody out there tuning in that's fresh out of prison, you can get a Pell Grant. Like from my understanding, everybody that ever walked the earth is entitled to a Pell Grant.
No shit.
Yeah, because it's your Social Security number that they're actually using. So when they type in your social, when you fill out that grant, they see if you ever got it because everybody's qualified for a $5,500 Pell Grant. Yeah, that's facts. And y'all can look that up, man. Everybody's entitled. If you've never got a Pell Grant and you want to go to school, go to the FAFSA. Ain't that what it is? Go to FAFSA and man, fill out for your Pell Grant. You can get it. But my whole thing with that is make sure that's what you want to go to school for. Yeah, absolutely. Because you don't want to go waste your time. Yeah, and create something that you don't. And no, not just that because the grant you don't have to pay back. But depending on what some schools you want to go to, you might need a student loan to go on top of that.
Exactly, because the school I went to, the Art Institute, it was so expensive. Like if you went to the HCC or something, it might pay for everything. But I still had to get financial aid and work and pay a tuition. Still working at Chipotle. It was humbling, you know what I'm saying?
So let's go through the whole thing when you graduate culinary school.
Right.
And you come home. Well, not come home, but you graduate from the school.
Right. But let me tell you, I actually didn't graduate. Working with Chef Ray, like I was saying, it was so demanding. He had a restaurant and a catering company, right? And he still worked for Tracy McGrady. Very demanding industry. It was just always something to do. It affected my schoolwork. You know what I'm saying? I was very close to finishing. But it affected my school, and I had to make a decision. I also had my daughter was being on the way about to be born.
Oh, so you had to make moves.
I had to make a decision. Like I could work less and go to school more and buckle down and do this, but I got this daughter. I still gotta live, you know what I'm saying? Expenses. Like I had to make a decision, so I just worked.
Does your family, your daughter? So I'm assuming, does your family like for you to cook at home a lot?
Nah. I actually, because like I said, the industry's so demanding, I don't get to cook at home. But when I do, I take my time and try to involve everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a hand in it.
Yeah, so now you got your catering company. What's the name of your catering company?
It's just Syl The Chef.
Syl The Chef.
Syl The Chef.
That's what's up, man. So for everybody out there that's wanting to know your services or whatnot, what separates you from other chefs that's out there? Like, what is your thing?
Well, I think what's different about me is that I care a lot about the quality of food. I spend a lot of money on getting quality food. Like where it's from, how was it grown, if it's animals, how were they fed, you know what I'm saying? I care a lot about that, and I think a lot of people cut corners, so you know, to make a dollar, you know what I'm saying? There. So that's one thing I'm never gonna do, and I condition myself and train myself to have a clientele that where money might not be that much of an option, and they gonna pay that extra dollar for better quality food. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So you actually put the pride in your work because you enjoy what you're doing.
I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
As far as like a presentation, like if you were cooking for just say Jay-Z and Beyonce invited you to their house and they told you just come up with the meal. You know, we heard about you, we know you get down, you just come up with the meal. What would you just prepare for them? Just be like, okay, it's J and B. Oh, this what I'm gonna do for you.
I probably try to bring B home, you know what I'm saying? And not home literally.
Yeah, I keep going, yeah.
But I'm going to just, you know, probably put on some chicken and waffles, Breakfast Club style or something.
Yeah.
Shrimp and grits or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Bring it back
yeah.
down here. She been up top too long.
And you know what? That's interesting that he said that, because, you know, a lot of people, that's great you said that, because a lot of people will probably try to go a little too bougie with a food or something, and a lot of people,
caviar,
and people don't want to eat that, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what, you know, because like,
food is who you are. You are literally what you eat. Literally, but I believe that you are what you eat.
Yeah, it's
you know
genuine.
what I'm saying?
It's genuine. It's genuine. What's one of the most exotic dishes that you got out there on the bougie side, just to let people like I step my game
with a
up?
lot of stuff. I done worked at a lot of restaurants, and I've dealt with live octopus. I done got a live octopus before I tried to stuff him in a pot. You know what I'm saying? You motherfucker strong, so it's pushing. I've dealt with foie gras. You familiar with foie gras?
I've never heard of foie gras.
Foie gras is the liver of a force-fed duck. So they take a duck and they shove food down his throat for I don't know exactly how long, but until he fat. And once he fat, they slaughter.
Waking up to your MTV raps, wishing I was LL with the Kango hat mode. The brother rocking Adidas, dressed like Ron. KRS won the first rapper packing a gun on the cover of Criminal Mind. Let me rewind. I was 8 years old right around this time. Crushed